night.
Oh, hell no.
I be having dreams about Corey a lot. But the funny thing is,
Willie, I ain't got shit to do with this, Willie.
They not even wet dreams though. Like me and Corey be out breaking the law. I had 3 dreams me and Corey was out committing crimes.
Stupid.
Breaking the law. I don't know how we ended up with this yacht, but I'm almost certain it was stolen. What because of
fucking yacht, stupid as hell.
I was like, I woke up. I was like, I gotta stay away from Corey. Corey was obviously basketball.
This one.
I put it on the floor. Corey was obviously the master of this yacht being stolen.
All right, let's get it started. Apologize for the technical difficulty, which is always something. Our technical difficulty don't really be technical. It'd be more late. I'm improving on the insides of the podcast as far as I'm getting some new mics, getting a new operating system. Right. So y'all bear with it, brother. But this is Baldhead and Friends podcast. To the left of me, I got my dog, my motherfucking homeboy.
We talking about him,
crazy ass motherfucking Smitty B.
What's happening?
To my right, we got motherfucking entrepreneur about to come up, lick lavish master.
Okay, I'm already in the game with it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm finna exceed. Like
Comedian Lil B. This is Baldhead and Friends podcast on this great, glorious Sunday. Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all year started off right. And I'm gonna make this one announcement. First announcement is, please do yourself and everyone a favor. And on the 30th, is it the 31st of this month?
31st. Yeah.
31st of this month. Let it be the last day that you see somebody and say, Happy New Year. Because if a motherfucker come up to me in March, tell me, hey, I ain't see Happy New Year, I'm gonna slap shit out of him. Okay? I done paid rent.
Let's stop that today.
Today?
Yeah, let's stop that today.
Well, we're in double digits too, right?
Yeah.
We're
gonna because black people will tell you Happy New Year to August.
I say the 15th. Really give it to the 15th. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if you ain't seen people, okay.
You can in 3 weeks, I think you should be seen or talk to the people that are important in your life. If you ain't, them motherfuckers ain't important. You don't need to talk to them.
Definitely not.
Nah. And that definitely means they don't get a Happy New Year.
Hell no. You know, I feel Happy New Year. Because I ain't seen your motherfucking ass. I ain't wanting a Happy New Year from your motherfucking ass. It's a purpose. But we got a lot of shit coming about last week. Everybody was in an uproar. Twitter was in an uproar. The trended. This man from Chicago, Robert Sylvester Kelly, trended more than Donald Trump. I didn't think that was fucking impossible. I didn't think that was possible.
And after the podcast, you know what I found out?
What?
That his sales had skyrocketed.
Yeah, I agree.
People was like, I'm gonna go out here and get Step in the Name of Love, Chocolate Factory, and TP2 before they done pull them off the shelf.
Right. Motherfuckers there was a lot of reasons why people were doing what they were doing. It's a younger generation that does not even know R. Kelly. They were trying to find out who the fuck he was. They started listening to that music. Like, hey, that's some good music.
Yeah, the music ain't.
That's some good ass music. This nigga be doing what he's doing, but it's still some good music. Also, it was motherfuckers that support him. That was like, man, let me go and give him some spins, see how I can get this down. You know who really came up? He really came up this weekend?
Who?
The bootleg man was back out there. Nigga, let me tell you. Bootleg man, up the game. Had CDs and zip drives, so you put the motherfuckers in your car. All R. Kelly. That's the whole thing. This motherfucker went and spent some money to make some money. You know Chicago's some hustling motherfucker. This motherfucker had a zip drive, a 64 gig zip drive, selling it for $30 a watt. And it said all R. Kelly.
That's a lot of music right there.
A lot of music. I'm like, damn, nigga, all R. Kelly? He was like, yeah, he said, I wanted to do the video shit, but can't find how to download the sex tape again, so I just said, fuck it, I'm going to do it. I said, well, put the audio on the fuck tape.
The fuck tape.
How long ago was that tape released?
Ooh, the tape was done in 98. They said it came out in 2000.
So 98, that's how many years from that 98?
I think I saw it in 99.
It should be the anniversary edition. They should remaster it
Remastered.
In Dolby stereo.
Put it in
With
3D.
4K.
4K.
Get clarity on that.
Why that pistol looking 4K though?
Have,
Hey, this gonna be in 3D.
have sparkle on the soundtrack.
Splash.
Come on, I can't be piss.
But did y'all hear what Master P said?
No, I didn't hear what he said.
He said that he saw the docuseries and he came to the conclusion, or he felt as if the docuseries was a reality show and not a documentary, and that it was a cash grab. He says, you got fathers out here that's doing, they got their daughters kidnapped and woo-wop to bam, and not one father, this is the same thing I said last week, not one father ran up in there and, yours is VHS, not one father ran up in there and put their hands on R. Kelly for messing with his daughter.
That's why I can't understand that, man.
So
all these dudes, man, and these chicks ain't got no brothers. I understand. When none of these ladies' brothers, GDs, Vice Lords, Stones, nothing.
maybe that was on the application when they had to.
Man, he had a hell of a screening process. He screened it all or nothing. But let me tell you something.
What's up, man?
This shit gonna go on forever, or for at least a while. It got a lot of motherfuckers divided.
Yeah.
This is my point on this. I don't give a fuck what go on. Don't stop motherfuckers from making their money. And then don't stop that motherfuckers from making their money. It's gonna affect other people. Because R. Kelly went to 3 clubs here in Chicago. I do my show every Wednesday night at the Dayton game.
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly went to celebrate his birthday. He went to the Dayton game. He also went to V75. My man Chop's club. And the night he went is a Wednesday night, which is my dog, one of my mentors in the street, my man Arthur, is his night. Old school hip hop night.
Okay.
And it's another club, I can't remember the name of it. But all 3 of these clubs are black ran, black owned. And when R. Kelly went to him and celebrated his birthday just by breezing through, the next day they shut all 3 of them down. All 3 black clubs got shut down. And I'm looking at it like, what the fuck?
I would start going to white establishments if I was R. Kelly.
But if he goes to the white establishment, that's the thing. If he goes to those white establishments and they don't shut them motherfuckers down,
right.
these club owners can have a nice laws class action suit or something. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna come in running up, shutting the motherfucker down because what they were supposed to tell the motherfucker, no, he couldn't come in. He of age. He ain't got motherfuckers underage with him. It's old and
And right now, his name is ringing in the streets.
Shit,
Yeah.
your shit finna be off the chain. You gonna make some money.
Now, what if though? So going back to this Master P said, what if he orchestrated the whole docuseries for more publicity for a new album or whatever the case may be?
Who, R. Kelly?
Yeah, I don't know if that's smart, but
you know what? Let me tell you something. He could be that smart because just because the motherfucker had a reading problem, don't mean he had a counting problem.
That's
So
true.
I know a lot of niggas. I know a lot of niggas in the street that could not read, but was some counting motherfuckers. And man,
Drug dealers, they count. The numbers, they good with that.
I just was blessed to count and read. Shit.
You put them words in front of them.
Man,
The 3rd graders be out there roasting the hell out of
to the motherfucker,
to eat, to eat.
Oh, what you talking to eat. But yeah, they shut the club down. And I'm pissed off because every one of the clubs, well, the 2 of the clubs, I can't remember the name of the other club, I frequent. They're my people. They own it. Mm-hmm. You know, you're going to shut down black establishments, and I don't understand why. Whatever the minor infraction was some bullshit. They shut our shit down because of a $140 thing that was already in rotation of being done. They had to send the paperwork back. And I got that from the owner. You know what I'm saying? And that shouldn't have been done. Shouldn't have been done like that.
Shut them down like
Sugar
Ray's
in Harlem. Sugar Ray's in Harlem, like they ran in that motherfucker. Sugar Ray. All I know is everybody want to know should R. Kelly go to jail. No, R. Kelly shouldn't go to jail. R. Kelly should get his motherfucking ass whooped. Get his motherfucking ass whooped. I'm talking about whoop him like Give him every gang violation.
Yeah.
See what his mind be like after that.
I feel like Chicago gave him a 2-decade pass. 2 decades of passes. Not one father stepped up to whoop his ass. Not one big brother.
Man.
Not one cousin. Nothing.
That's how come I think they was accepting a lot of money. They had to be accepting a lot of money.
Somebody broke. Shit, he out here fucked up. Somebody, the money ain't right.
I know that Cody had on at least 75.
Oh,
That motherfucking coat is going. That coat is selling off the rack.
that's the same.
That's that coat him does. That bullshit ass coat. I told Doug
so he had to go to City Sports too, so they didn't shut City Sports down.
I told him Doug, he came in. We was at Corey Party. He had that coat on. I said, man, what the fuck you get this Native American ass coat from, dog? The fuck you finna go do a motherfucker? But that coat finna sell like crazy off the rack.
Yeah, niggas.
In Chicago, niggas walk. Okay.
Heat up.
And niggas fucked up. Niggas be like, oh, you got the Kale's coat. You better go piss on some bitches.
So they gonna start pulling motherfuckers over. Just anything that's affiliated with his ass. Everybody going down for whatever.
Hey,
You got a coat on
They
like.
gonna pull you over for wearing that coat, and they gonna ask how old your bitch is.
Mm-hmm. They searching everybody IDs to cover that shit. He was trafficking.
Like, how old is she? Don't worry about how old she is.
The motherfucking the streak is over.
Yeah.
The streak is over. The Bulls. I mean, not the Bulls. The Bulls.
The Bears.
The Bears. The Bears is over with. All y'all hopes and dreams.
That pissed me off last week. That old Ray Finkel ass kicker.
But they was doing that all year. I don't know what they thought he was gonna be.
Sometimes you just gotta call Robbie. He said, Robbie, how fast can you get to this stadium?
Robbie go. Goddamn shit.
We don't really fuck with dude like this. But now, what made me mad though, what really made me mad, you know, in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? We real petty. We don't play niggas talking shit and shooting their mouth off. Pepsi released a commercial with this Ice the Kicker campaign. Boy, Pepsi, fuck Chicago will pull up clean on you. Don't. Nigga, I saw that commercial like 3 times. I was sitting there like,
well, I didn't see the commercial.
Oh, you gotta go Google a Pepsi commercial.
Don't Google it, you're gonna give them some money.
Ice the Kicker. Or YouTube it, or whatever. It's somebody got it. It's called Ice the Kicker. And everybody stands up with their Pepsi, and as soon as he get ready to kick it, they be like, and he kicks it, and it hits the same post.
Damn.
And I was like, oh, okay.
That's funny.
We whooping all Pepsi workers' asses this week. You ain't just gonna come at us like that.
I mean, I think Chicago is all-time low. Bulls $6.
Yeah.
What?
You know, Bulls $6.
That's the high school.
That's to play.
Yeah, that's like.
It's $6 to suit up.
He gonna get you a shot in. Hey, let me get a shot in. Hey,
My brother had that stadium.
He a good basketball player come to the court. Hey, let me get a shot in.
So in the Super Bowl,
Come here, man. You ready? Let's go. Come on.
Super Bowl finna be in the A. That shit finna be nuts.
Yeah, that's
I'm going down today.
Might have to go down there and pick up the chicks that ain't get chose.
Yeah.
You know, chicks out there like it's All-Star Weekend.
I just thought about something. They have the Cincinnati Fest is that big fest that they have every year.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the motherfuckers that they have on there, because they always have a white party, they have Frankie Beverly Mays every year. And they have R. Kelly. One time R. Kelly was so late to the stadium, when he did show up, everybody had white on, stood up and walked out.
That's fun.
So I'm wondering now, you know, what's gonna happen? Because motherfuckers our age and older, they still accept R. Kelly.
Right.
A lot of them still accept R. Kelly.
Now,
I'm gonna put it out there. I'm mad at that nigga for what he did when he was fucking with them underage kids. I think he should have his ass beat up with some bats, fucked up, whoop his ass. God damn it, damn near to near death. Don't kill him though. Near death. But this shit about the grown women, I'm not what they say, victim
shaming.
Victim shaming. Man, fuck that word. That's a word. Them motherfuckers was grown enough to know what the fuck they was doing. Grown enough to know they shouldn't have been their ass in there fucking with that nigga. And if a woman in any relationship, whether it's a superstar or a regular Joe, You can't let a motherfucker take you to a point where you're disrespecting yourself.
Right.
And if you allow it to keep going on, that is on you.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. I've dated a lot of women in my day, none of which I was allowed not to feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
Who the fuck?
That's how I get him. I feed him first.
That nigga pimp right strong. His pimp, he did the opposite.
You hit him with
Smacked him and didn't feed.
Get some tacos, get some chicken tacos.
I know a nigga that beat a bitch up, beat him, and right after,
right.
You want something to eat? That's the makeup trophy.
That's the makeup.
Oh, yeah.
You want something to eat? Motherfucker be sitting there popping those eye like this. What the
Can't
fuck?
even see the left side of
They
me.
pop it up.
Motherfucker.
Is she okay? Don't worry about her. Bring the goddamn shrimp out.
Bitch, I told you with them sunglasses. Man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it's a whole bunch of shit jumping off. You know what I'm saying? A little boy in Chicago was thought to be missing. Now the crazy part was Shorty was on his way home. They say Shorty heard some gunshots. He ran, so he dropped his bag. Now mind you, that's what happened. They found his bag.
Okay.
They found his bag. They panicked and on the way this little nigga at, looking for him. They got the police all out. Everybody in an uproar. Shorty done ran away from the shooter and ran straight to his kid, his man's house, his little homie house. Now, let me tell you something. Kids' attention span ain't worth shit nowadays. This motherfucker done ran in there out of fear. He ran to a safe place and chilled. But them motherfuckers was in there. You ain't gonna believe what they was in there doing.
Playing video games.
Playing video games. That nigga got distracted like a mother. They was in there playing Grand Theft Auto. That motherfucker was like, shit, I'm just playing this outside.
Didn't even know he was this.
Got his motherfucker there. The whole and played after school. Most kids be tired. He went to fuck sleep. Went to sleep. Got up. Was going home like, oh shit. I know he felt like one of them niggas that be cheating and stay over the side. Bitch, all too long. Oh shit, mama, them gonna kill me. This whole goddamn. That nigga, and his dad was a real dad.
Oh,
He didn't give a fuck about the camera or nothing. He grabbed the nigga. Where the hell you been? Oh my God, where you been? So, okay, get your ass in the car. Get in the car. The police said, police got to do an investigation. You got to ask the motherfucker what's up. What happened to Shorty? Shorty didn't do shit for sleep. And I'm glad that he got found safe. That's a good look because these kids is coming up missing like a motherfucker. So this is once again, I'm telling y'all, download that 360 app. 360 ain't paying me for shit, but download 360 Life app and you're going to see what I'm talking about. You'll never lose your kid. You'll always know it is.
Because date you coming in?
Them kids can drop their book bags all they want. They ain't dropping their phone. Kids take care of phones way more than grown folks do.
You know what? They got a new app. Like, you can put it on your kid's phone. Like, say, for instance, they turn their phone off. And, what happens is if they turn their phone off and it's going to voicemail, you can automatically shut their phone off until they answer your call. You can't make no call, get on Facebook,
it's
no
Life
nothing. 360.
The thing of it is it's one part of Life 360 that you don't have to pay for.
Yeah.
You can find out where your kids are. The one that you pay for goes in more in depth and it got that feature on that.
I'm getting that for these bitches too. Yeah, bitch, you gonna answer my call, I'm shutting them motherfucker off.
Well, damn, no
Okay, okay. All right, no big. See, your pimp ass strong.
Well, see, you should just beat them up because that's just two chicks.
Hey, she can't beat no bitch. What if she get tall?
I can beat a bitch.
But she get a tall bitch that really can fight and don't got that. See, let me tell you something. Motherfucker get thrown off because they don't know the strength of the motherfucker. But you don't know the strength of the motherfucker because you think that motherfucker put one on pop on BB on.
No, I'm not. Don't fuck up. Coming this way.
Stand back. Oh,
I didn't know you had hands.
No,
don't let this hype fool.
And I'm telling you, I've seen the type of bitches you like.
Yeah,
Don't underestimate them with big forehead cute bitches.
Big forehead cute bitches.
Oh, fool them. Hey, man, hey, Baldhead, come get you.
In my life.
See, you gonna call the police. Hey, Baldhead, come get your girl, your little girl brother, man.
Your little girl brother.
Look at that bitch swing
they done knocked out. And she got a main out on the motherfucking forehead.
And I'm switching my clothes.
And I'm switching my clothes. She bad
I'm switching my clothes.
Boy, if I see you, if I ever in my motherfucking life see you in a dress or anything feminine, I'm going the fuck off. Cause somebody done drug my friend.
No, I ain't drugged. I'm locking the bitch down and I'm sitting $2 on the books. Bitch, you shouldn't have did.
That's what you shouldn't have did.
Shouldn't have did.
Domestic violence is not something that we advocate here at the Baldhead and Friends podcast.
Man, I beat a couple bitches up.
We do not disagree with it.
I'm good. Yeah, we don't disagree with it. Some of y'all need y'all ass. And I know I let you. Oh, go read the comments for that. What's called? Somebody.
I feel like
make sure y'all, if y'all can, while y'all on there, go on YouTube, Baldhead Friend Podcast, and subscribe.
If any fact,
and say thumbs up, LOL. Y'all right. Y'all all on that shit though. Some.
What's the name?
When you get pulled over, Robert Johnson.
I know they like this ghetto little motherfucker.
Trayvon Zimmerman.
Trayvon Zimmerman.
Why the fuck they put?
I know that name. I know that person's name. That's somebody.
Is that somebody?
Yeah, that's somebody else.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was a prank or something. What the fuck?
What's cracking, y'all? Please go subscribe to Baldhead Friend Podcast on YouTube. It's just a click of the button.
That's it.
Just a click of the button.
It's a click of the button.
You'll be able to watch. If you can't watch us live, you'll be able to come back and watch us.
So he said when the cops pull out Kelly over, they gonna ask him, do he got anything illegal in the car? And they basically gonna pull his date out the seat.
His DNA out the seat?
His date.
Oh, his date out the seat. I remember I was locked up in Minnesota Correctional Facilities with a nigga, right? And if you look at the nigga, you know, most motherfuckers who we think are pedophiles or prey on younger women or weak women, we think they look a certain way. Mm-hmm. This nigga, you know, nice looking dude, no homo.
Successful.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This motherfucker was in jail. So he was telling everybody that he got caught with 9 ounces, right? So he got caught with 9 ounces of shit. He doing his little time. A nigga come to the deck one day. This old nigga had like juice with the guard. So he got a printout of everybody's case because he didn't want to be fucking with niggas in his circle. So man, he killed at the table. We sitting there, motherfuckers playing dominoes, motherfuckers watching. He said, "Hey, Baldhead, I got your file, nigga. I know what you're in there for." I said, "Nigga, I know what I'm in there for too, motherfucker." And motherfucker said, "Yeah, Baldhead got caught with 4 motherfucking ounces and a gun. He pled guilty to the motherfucking dope case. They dropped the gun case." And motherfucker, another nigga had did a robbery. It was some more niggas, like 4 young niggas in there. They had killed the cop. And he read that shit out. Them niggas was sad motherfucker. I was like, they never go home. But he said, this nigga, Juice, Cold Stone Cold Killer, real nigga. Say he got, telling all this, he got caught with 9 ounces. And nigga got caught with a 9-year-old. That's what the fuck he got caught with. A 9-year-old.
How that nigga face changed?
Man, that nigga, his face changed. They got him up out that day room, told his bitch ass to come in that day room no more, and whooped him back up to his cell. Say your bitch ass in that cell, nigga. He got put on lockdown by the inmates. Cause they was like, we ain't gonna be fucking with your clown ass nigga. And that's what the fuck they did. And I was like, damn.
You can't mess with kids and go to jail.
See, in Illinois, in the correctional facility, as soon as you come in, the inmates is right there when you get logged in. They know what you in there for. They know where to shift your freak ass at. But I found out a lot of them type of motherfuckers when we went to go to pick up our packages. Like if your family sent you everybody had to shop out of Montgomery Ward's catalog. It was so funny. Everybody in there had the same shit on, right?
This is how you know how long ago this was.
Yeah. So
Montgomery
the catalog, nigga. So you can only order white shoes, you know. So I'm down there and I'm finding out who the motherfucking pedophiles and the rapists is and shit, right? And I'm like, nigga, what size shoes you wear? Oh, I wear these. I want them when you come up out of there. Or you getting whooped. And if I get to the hole, you getting whooped. And then if you go to PC, whenever you come out, you getting whooped. So you get them shoes out of there, or you getting whooped. Motherfucker, when I got out, when I told this girl this shit, she said, you was wrong. I was like, bitch, I wasn't wrong. I ain't had that much money left, and I wasn't going to be stressing my family out. This nigga been in there for fuck. And I got 4.5 years. There was niggas in there with 6 months, 12 months for rape. Statutory rape. Regular rape. Boy, and then
Regular rape.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's funny as fuck. It's irregular
But
rape.
these motherfuckers
Rape.
in there, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, a motherfucker get a dope case, man, get way more motherfucking time than the nigga did. Don't fuck the
So they
motherfucker.
did that shit on purpose, man. They put that shit in regulation that you was gonna get all that fucking time.
They put it in what?
Don't worry about that. They put it in
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be petty and go back to it.
Motherfucker said
Regulation.
What the regulation? That's
too many L words.
good. You know why? Because she be doing with her tongue too much.
Y'all do.
Tongue
Hey,
war.
check me out. I'm on Facebook, all social media, inbox me, you see what it do. But like I was saying,
Legislation.
okay, we got it. Too many L's in the world. Shit. But I forget us for the fucking sake. You made me fucking forget that.
I thought she was going to talk about Lego.
You said they put it in legislation that
Yeah.
motherfuckers can get that shit in.
Yeah, they, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? I've been listening to a lot of different, podcasts and different situations to make ours better, but to listen to what's going on. And we felt like Bill Clinton was our best president. That nigga was the worst president that we could have fucking had because this nigga put so many black men in jail that it's ridiculous.
I found out
worried
about that
Trump and
years
all
ago.
these other motherfuckers. We should not have been worried about that. We should have been worried about this man that we thought was doing something for us that wasn't doing a motherfucking thing but making shit worse. That nigga was passing bills that's still in effect now.
When Bill Clinton got in office,
God damn.
the amount of black men that went to jail
600,000.
went and tripled.
600,000. They got a report of 600,000 and more than half of them for drugs.
When I was living in Minnesota.
Now that's legal.
When I was living in Minnesota, I probably only had really 3 jobs in my life, including this one I'm talking about. I was doing some telemarketing. And the telemarketing company, they gave us a thing that we were supposed to say, a script. And it said, I'm calling you because we need to help send Bill and Hillary back to Rock, whatever the fuck it was from. I think it was
Rock Island?
No, Little Rock. Little Rock, Arkansas. They came from banging in Little Rock. But that was the whole campaign. And on the campaign, the script that I was reading, they was talking about the bogus laws that they were going to be making. The funniest shit about all of that is I never paid politics attention, and that shit was a job. And also, that was the first and only job I ever got fired from because I was going to sleep on the phone with people. There was so many motherfuckers we had to call on this trip. And it was people that donated to whatever campaign before. But people were like, yeah, we're gonna vote for him. There was some motherfuckers who were like, what do we got said? And it was all, to my knowledge, from hearing their voice, all Caucasian people. And they was like turning us down more than they was sending money in. So motherfucker knew who was about to be in office, but me as a black man that really was not interested in the voting situation because I know the process don't mean shit. I didn't peep what they was talking about. And then after the aftermath, years later, I'm like, damn, and you ain't lying. In that era, we was in the streets, we was hustling. There was so many motherfuckers going to jail from him and Ronald Reagan. Yeah. Ronald Reagan, motherfucker, bullshit ass wife was out there with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And now, just now, I think it was a large number of senators are releasing motherfuckers and they passing these bills now to let a lot of them cats go.
Because how you gonna hold something in jail and fuck that it's not in every state, but in every state that they in, and the law has changed.
Yeah, you can't. It's
like that don't make sense.
You can't keep a person in jail and you say, "Oh, it's legal to do that now."
Like, in jail, Kim Kardashian. Everybody be talking shit about Kim Kardashian, but she put up an effort. Use her star power to get different motherfuckers up. And if you listen on the news really lately now, it's a lot of motherfuckers getting let loose for shit. That girl, the girl who just got released, she is
Centoria Brown.
Yeah.
And she still served 15 years.
Yeah, she did do that 15, which is bad. If you don't know who Centoria Brown is, she was she was in captivity I guess you could say, for several years and sexually assaulted for several years. And when she finally broke free in the midst of doing so, killed her abuser and captive holder. They gave her life.
What's her name?
Centoya Brown.
It's Centoya Brown. I looked at it briefly a couple times on Instagram, and I was like, she killed the motherfucker that she should have killed. Yeah. I'm all for a motherfucker doing what they gotta do to protect themselves. And that girl was captive, sex slave shit going on. It's going on with a lot of motherfucking kids and young girls, young black girls. Them young women of color are starting to get kidnapped like crazy.
Yeah.
Putting their sex trade in. These motherfuckers ain't got no money. A lot of these parents ain't got no money to go to Milwaukee to find these motherfuckers. Yeah. Much less catch overseas while all this shit jumping off.
They got money to go to Milwaukee.
Motherfucker can't go to Great America.
They drive 90 minutes.
Get the Granny Mills.
That's $30 in gas.
Yeah.
Said, nah, we ain't got the budget for that.
And then they don't even know where to search at. So, it's like, motherfuckers is bogus.
The law ain't for, the law is not for justice to be served. The law is to make money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All that shit is aligned. Like, all that shit is connected. The judge gonna tell me, I went to court one time, the judge gonna tell me I can't speak to him and tell him and fight my case. I need a lawyer. So you can tell me I can't speak to you, and the lawyer gonna tell you the same bullshit I'm finna tell you right now. But I gotta go pay this bitch ass nigga to tell you that I ain't did some shit.
A lot of motherfuckers don't know murders could have been beat with money. And I ain't even talking about through a lawyer. A lot of people didn't used to look at their paperwork when they give you that paperwork. On that paperwork, it'll say, you going to jail for such, and then it say, or you get it. It'd be $1 million motherfucking, the price tag on the bottom be like, you could have paid to get out. Yeah. They know you ain't got that money. But if a motherfucker slap that money in their face before, but some motherfuckers go through and do it through the lawyer.
But see,
sometimes they make you though.
Like my father, he in jail. He been just out 13. He told me the other day, he was like, "Yeah, it's only $750,000 for me to get out." I said, "Only?" You said it like you got
$750,000. See, that's down.
And that's down.
Think about how much it was when he first went in.
Yeah, it's probably $45.
Yeah. No, it was higher. The less he get to the end.
Oh, they walk it down?
That's when it go down. Yeah. If you get it, like we're trying to get my brother an appeal. You get an appeal, you can get an appeal bond. Actually, that's what Tupac was out on. Tupac was out on a motherfucking appeal bond. When he got out and was doing all that shit with Death Row, that man was out on a motherfucking appeal bond. He could, and then, that's why everybody's saying about he faked his death, because he was not through with court. Niggas just didn't know. You got a lot of money, they will continue your shit. And this is nothing that made me think about that. In Chicago, and my buddy was telling me, I can't remember this lousy ass bitch, state's attorney bitch name.
Marsha Clark?
No. In Chicago, I'm totally going against this. And I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck who said, who here. I'm totally going against Kendra G on GCI with all of that marching shit about R. Kelly. Let me tell y'all something. Motherfuckers ain't never came together about black on black crime. They come together when it comes to down in the motherfucker. Or when it comes to everybody's supposed to stick together about the police. Cool. Be on the same motherfucking court. Keep the same energy with every level of everything. But all these marches that y'all doing right now ain't shit. They ain't gonna bring us broad shit because y'all not even marching the right way. Ain't nobody marching or boycotting shit the right motherfucking way. But y'all want to put all this motherfucking Chicago spirit effort to boycott R. Kelly and the Me Too shit. But when the fuck is them motherfucking police gonna get sentenced for the killings of these young black men in Chicago? They keep pushing their motherfucking date back. What the fuck you pushing these motherfucking dates back to be out free and to be alive, and then to push these niggas' wigs back and kill them, and these families are still suffering the loss of their motherfucking. I don't give a fuck what their record was or nothing. They died. The reflection of life should be did with the right sentencing, and the sentences should be done as of now. I cannot remember the lady's name, but she is one of the reasons. The lady that they say, she said she was the reason why the tape about Laquan McDonald came out. That's the motherfucking bitch I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about. I can't think of
I
that.
can't think of that. I don't think of these people that they worthless to me, man. They worthless in the shit that they doing. So while y'all talking about y'all want to boycott R. Kelly and y'all want to do this, tell them motherfuckers to set that shit up with these motherfucking police officers that been killing these young kids and all this wrongdoing that's been going on in Chicago. So I'm setting that shit back. And Chicago politics fucked all the way up. That's why they closed the club down. They rather close the club down than do some other shit.
That shit don't work like that because the thing is, I watch a lot of law shows because I'm going through some court cases and some stuff with my daughter right now. And the law is for them. The law is not for them to not get off. The law is for them to get off. It say in the law book, if I am in fear, I ain't even got to be. I can be in fear or scared, and I have the right to disarm my gun for the officers. That's why they keep getting off. That's why they pay that little bullshit ass money that we paying for anyways. We paying to the city. We gotta pay for every fucking thing in Chicago. What do we not pay for in this bitch? That's everything we gotta pay to park on our own streets that we pay taxes for. We gotta pay every fucking thing that we gotta do. So at the end of the day, they know that when they shoot them guns, the lady gonna tell me when she pulled me over, my audio cam is on. I said, what do that mean? That don't mean nothing. I can be on, off, not working, and you can shoot me in this car and get away with it because you said that you was in fear. I could look the wrong way, and that could have feared you, and now you feel like you need to disarm you need to shoot your gun. That don't mean nothing.
Shoot your shot, motherfucker.
I'm so tired of that shit, and it's like you gotta read your laws. Like when there's some new laws come out every year. Every year I go to the police station go get it.
And I know
because you gotta know what the fuck you dealing with.
They public knowledge, man.
Yeah, that's because you break a lot of laws.
No, I don't break laws. I just break into pussies. Like I don't break in no
breaking the pussy.
Yeah,
that sounds like rape.
No, that's not rape.
I mean, it sounds like
breaking it into.
Breaking it into, that's a crime.
If I took them to dinner, they got in my car. The next shit is coming after that.
She said, I took them to dinner, you got in the car after that.
Yeah, the next shit.
We're going to the crib.
I'm sliding the corn I'm sliding the corn form on you. And then
you gonna wait.
Let me find out you gonna be first. You gonna be the first serial dyke breaker.
Nah, I'm ready. When they be looking at me when I walk through, I don't break none of them hoes. I just tell them, come on, what you want to
do? I don't break none of them hoes. Just so you know, ladies, dyke bitches don't respect y'all just like we do. Just say,
hey, that's one thing you ain't seen. They ain't kidnapping no bull dyke. No, I mean,
shit happening. You never know. They might think it's. I ain't gonna get off.
Back on to the topic.
Hey man, I know I say a lot of foul shit on here, man. Just want y'all to know I'm gonna keep doing it.
But I want to say this though. I agree with you when you say that they're not protesting or marching right and fighting back correctly. You know what I'm saying? It's mainly just a bunch of emotions that I've been seeing, and I can't back that. I think that you got to really get some science into what you're doing. Like with the whole R. Kelly docuseries, the Me Too movement, in my case, for all the Spades players, they got dealt a hand with all trumps, and they don't know how to play it. Like they could have ran a Boston on the whole, sexual misconduct, sexual assault. And then too busy focusing on just R. Kelly to see it. You're focusing on the force.
And my thing is, I just found out they paid off old girl in the family, the underage girl. So what case are y'all fighting? What are y'all trying to do?
Right.
There's nothing that y'all can do if she's already paid off, and you can't go back on that. So what are we talking about? What are we fighting for? What's taking shit from this man?
They want the Me Too movement wants him silenced, and they want him to not be making income and things of that nature. But surprise, bitches, he don't really make money unless he's performing or making an album. So,
and then when it comes to my hotel, yeah, that motherfucker ain't making no money. His deal fucked up.
I don't like that. I just heard some shit on the radio the other day about him naming himself the Pied Piper and knowing where that come from. It was about a music guy that played like a trombone or something, and he was getting kids from the village, and he would take them in the woods, and you would never see them again. Like that's the story.
No,
that's not the whole story.
The story was it was some fairy tale thing. This town was infested with rats and shit, bugs or some shit. and they called this motherfucker, and he came and played the flute, and led all the mice and everybody, all the mice and the rodents up out of the town.
So
And they was never being seen. But then when he went back to get his money, they was on some bullshit. So he switched that flute to 3D. And all the kids left, and they never saw them motherfuckers again.
Okay,
Right.
So
But he didn't molest the kids.
No,
you don't know what happened to the kid. What the fuck?
he made them bitches walk up off the cliff.
Right.
But they was playing with his money. Now listen, man.
So
Listen,
don't just when y'all saying reciting stories and whatnot, don't say the half of the part because the Pied Piper, he was an exterminator.
He was not a pedophile. He was an exterminator.
He was an exterminator. He said, "Oh, I'll get these rats about this town for y'all." And they was like, "I bet do it." They didn't believe that he could, and he said, "I can do it with this flute." They didn't believe that he could, and he was like, "My price is this." They agreed to it, welched on the deal. So he made the rats all go over the cliff. They didn't pay him, and he came back and he made the kids do the same thing. They all walked off the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
And then he murdered the kids.
So my thing of it is that was like some old mob shit. You'll come up all my money. We kidnapped the motherfucker. And kidnapped the village and a whole bunch of pussy ass kids and made him walk off the cliff.
Yeah. At that time,
that was a fairy tale. So this shit with R. Kelly, man. Truthfully, let's get this set the record straight. We ain't gonna stop talking about this nigga because it's just too much. The nigga ain't did nothing illegal in the eyes of the law right now.
Correct.
Morally, he is the fucked up individual. But let me ask you ladies something.
You can't try morals in court.
Let me ask you ladies something. How many of y'all ladies been fucking with a fucked up nigga and he wasn't shit and made you do a whole bunch of shit?
You done bad.
There you go. Look to your left of you right now. He's probably sitting next to you. So, and you know, the only difference is these motherfucking parents that was taking their kids, and let me say this too, taking your untalented ass motherfucking kid to this nigga, because you could have put your kid on YouTube, got a whole bunch of views, and got you some fame, or monetize that page, and she could have got some money. So a lot of ways to get paid. It's niggas right now that ain't funny as hell. I mean, ain't funny at all. That's on YouTube, on Instagram, getting paid. They ain't gonna meet no motherfucker that wanna keep him trapped in the house and make him shit in the bucket and smack him and make him change with motherfucking sports team. They like, no, that's not happening. Y'all took them motherfucking kids to this nigga, left this motherfucking kids unattended. He put a bunch of shit in their mind and a bunch of shit in their drawers, and there you go. They probably gonna shut my page down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They're gonna pull up. I'm here under duress.
What do that mean?
That means that I'm here against my will, and I've been threatened. And if need be, I will testify against Baldhead and friends. Look, be an accomplice in this. I am a hostage.
I don't want to tell you, look, you gonna start crying. He made me breathe, baby.
You don't cry a lot. I might cry a little bit.
You'll look up next week, Baldhead Friends podcast. The whole YouTube page shut down.
You gonna go to my page? It's gonna be one.
It's always gonna say not support.
Or next week it'll just be 20 cops just looking into the camera.
Hell yeah.
It's just on. Okay.
Hey, the fucked up thing when we bullshit, you know they shut Willie D page down like that. They shut Willie D, the old rapper Willie D, who made Baldhead. They shut his page down because he was talking about some shit about. It was either something he said about Trump or about how they doing these cops.
Speaking of that, that's what I wanted to bring up. Did you hear about the lady on Hispanic lady on Facebook? She said that Donald Trump should catch a bullet between his eyes.
Yeah,
and
did she get elected or something?
The Secret Service pulled up on. They was like, "Yeah, man, we're here about some comments you posted on Facebook."
What was that you said?
Can you verify? The funny thing is, they knocked on the door and started asking her questions about herself. You verify your first and last name. Like, you already got that if you at my door. What's your date of birth, man? Who are you? The cop dude was behind him. First of all, I ain't never seen a cop with a book bag on. How did you get here? The bus? What the fuck?
Book bag.
You got mom in that money, you could put it on out.
And then you got a whole bunch of shit on that. That's what I mean. That's what I talked about that shit when I was in Detroit. freedom of speech ain't free no more. You can't say what you want to say, and now you got all these motherfucking consequences. America be the most gangsters motherfucking continent. We go and take shit from motherfuckers. Go assassinate motherfuckers. So what?
It's a country, by the way. Go ahead.
It's a country, but it's a continent.
It's a continent,
America.
but no, America ain't a continent. North America is a continent. That also includes Canada.
What the fuck is America then?
It's a country. But yeah, go
Any
ahead.
motherfucking way, man. This motherfucker Google Maps over here.
I'll tell you what you need to be.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, we do so much gangster shit. They went over there to and took the man's airport and named it Ronald Reagan Airport. They gangster, but we can't say shit. Soon as we say somebody gay, they shut us down. And the LGBT, what the fuck they call y'all, the crew y'all there?
All right, so it's 5 letters. Okay.
What is it?
I gotta say because I'm gay.
Yeah, I mean,
you got a representative.
You ain't
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
She
If
against
you
that
need
shit.
an advocate for somebody to fuck bitches, I would jump up and be like, well, if you talking about laying pipe, I
But
can
they keep
come.
changing the name though at the same time. They keep adding
Keep adding-
transgender and all these no labels.
What I was
and
saying
all
was,
this type of
What I'm
stuff.
saying was, that shit, that's a game. Cause them is the most bullyingest motherfuckers now.
It is because they be in their feelings because okay, so let me explain it from a gay perspective.
Oh shit.
Just did.
It be because a lot of kids and a lot of women or whatever you want to put yourself in when you're gay, that they killing themselves because they can't take what people are saying because they just want to be who they are. They don't want to be judged. Just like y'all just want to be who y'all are when you walk out the door every single day, and it's a lot of judgment on it. It's a lot of people being killed. It's men that are being killed and they don't come out and say who they are. And you got kids, you got babies that's being killed like 6, 7 years old or committing suicide. That it's really a touchy situation, and it's not that I don't mind what nobody has to say because I'm okay with who I am. But there's a lot of people that's not. And I didn't come out for a long time because I was raised in the church. I read the Bible. I did a lot of different things, and society don't make it okay. But I'm mad as fuck at these damn kids these days because you can get a fade now. You could be in damn near in kindergarten have a fade and your baby gay and all this different type of stuff. But at the same time, love who you love and don't be worried about what you can't control. And everybody want to control the society and the way we move and how we move, and it don't make sense.
I think where that becomes a problem is that not everybody is supposed to accept you.
Of course,
You know what I'm saying? We all black. They're killing black people. Black people are killing themselves over that. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the oppression that we go through. So it's always going to be something about somebody that you're not going to like. In about 5 years, when, gay is all the way accepted, I ain't going to say all the way accepted.
Yeah,
Because black ain't all the way accepted. But when it gets to that point, they're going to move on to something else. And then it's going to be something else after that, and then after that, and after that. So you got to understand that no matter whatever it is that you do or want to do or you are or want to be that shit, and don't let nobody make you feel that you can't live your life the way you live it.
But the only thing I'm wondering, are you killing the person? Are you mad at the person for what they're doing or what people are going to say about them? Like the parents, when you putting your child out because they just came up to you and said you're gay, are you mad because your child is gay or are you mad because what everybody going to think? Or how everybody gonna feel, because that plays a part in relationships. It plays a part in the way you move. Oh, I don't know how they're gonna feel about that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not secure within who you are, you're never going to be okay. You can shut down as many websites. You can shut down Kevin Hart from doing some stuff because he made some comments. That's a grown man that made a comment about his own child. At the end of the day, I'm not mad at him for his comment he made because that's his child that he got to raise. And you know how many people be embarrassed about their kids being gay because what the world is going to do to them, not because they don't love their kid no more. But it's so hard. Like, I'm not going to lie. And a lot of people might get mad at this. And I argue with all my gay friends all the time. If my daughter was gay, I might not be as mad. But if my son would be gay, I would be mad as hell.
Yeah, if my son was
I'm not going to
gay,
sit there and lie because it's easier as a woman. Even though when I walk in the store, the old lady that just gained out of church with a church hat on, she stared at me. She looked sideways at me. And you got different people that get mad. I got niggas that get mad when they see me in the men's section. Bad men.
that's because you buying all the goddamn 3X t-shirts. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not 3X t-shirt. I'm too small for that. I ain't never wearing that.
All the hoodies up.
I don't really give a fuck. If my son was gay, I would be mad. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be mad, but I'd be mad like what went wrong because I be thinking I didn't go wrong bad. But I'm gonna still care for him. I'm gonna still love him. But with me, I even be coming around me because my friends is assholes. And I say fucked up shit.
Asshole to me,
and I'm gonna be real.
I know, a motherfucker gonna say, "Hey man, what you doing?" And I'm talking to my son. Which one, the dick sucker?
And you got a lot of people that is waiting on that.
Man, wait. I got motherfucking hits. Motherfucker got joke hits and Saturday. I can't come up slipping about a lot of shit. Because I got a homie right now that showed me a picture of his son. His son is like 20 something now. When he was little, he showed me a picture of my boy, me and old girl. I said, man, that little motherfucker look like he got leprosy or something. What the fuck wrong with this baby, man? What y'all did? Y'all squeeze the baby? Taking the picture. Man, hey, let me tell you something, man. That nigga was so mad at me. But I swear to God, right now, that motherfucker boy look ugly. The motherfucker still. He's still ugly, motherfucker. And I see, and he was talking to me one day. He said, you gotta realize this is a conversation that went on 20-something years ago. The nigga was talking to me like, yeah, man, my son. I said, where'd you want? He like, man, fuck you, man. I just showed me a picture of that nigga now. He got a Facebook page. He got to show me a picture. He showed me a picture. I said, hey, man. And then my boy looked at me and said, man, I told you, man. He said, you said, man, I thought he was going to grow out of it, though. Ugly motherfucker.
Yeah.
You gotta watch you laying down with it.
But I think the reason why women are accepted more than men when it comes to being gay is the only thing it got to do with is the genitalia.
But they said you gotta realize what's gay they accept.
Yeah,
they don't accept bullshit because some motherfuckers look at them as a threat. I look at them as they buying up all the motherfucking hoodies. Yeah, they buying all the boxes for no reason. And Jordans.
Buying boxes to put my shit in.
The boxes to put your shit in.
Yeah.
Anyway, nasty motherfucker. What I'm saying is,
how the fuck I'm gonna wear these damn jeans with a thong on? Like,
hey man, hey, just go free ball and let that thing swing. With just some great jogger pants. I don't know about. Hey, when you should, we're going to invent an unchangeable contraption.
No,
you be walking around. You be walking around with that shit they be putting on them. On the babies, when the babies get changed, y'all be get to the
I don't need that.
Oh, now we know Smitty Dykes get changed. Strap on.
No,
you got it on you. I'm gonna make me some Dykes chain strap.
We don't get chase from the strap on. But if you want me to walk around free ball in some damn jeans that's gonna rub against my shit, nigga, that shit's gonna burn. That shit gonna hurt. Fuck
you know why?
Cereal ain't for that. It's for the put in these.
You know why?
Some cotton boxes.
You know why?
Put this shit.
You know why they made it?
And I don't give a fuck.
Because they ain't supposed to be there.
What it is now. And the bitches love it.
I will say this.
Hit you in your head with that motherfucker.
Right or wrong, live your life how you want to live it. Like, the part that I don't like, and I ain't gonna say I don't like, the part that I disagree with,
I mean your life,
is
Go ahead, guess it.
But the part that I disagree with is where it affects other people. You know what I'm saying? It negatively impacts other people. So you're obviously a man, but you want us to change our pronouns to refer to you as she or her or whatever the case may be. Now the problem, here's why I disagree with it, is because it's not a consistent rule or behavior across the board. So little B, refer to her as the female pronouns. But I watched a video clip on Facebook.
Boy, I thought you was gonna say you seen a video of this motherfucker.
Not yet.
I'm about to flip.
I ain't that popular.
Man, I'm going in and turn off that little clip. But no, I watched the video on Facebook where this this nigga here. There was a transgender or transsexual man who's, I guess, portraying to be a woman, and he goes into a grocery store, obviously looking like a man. And the dude is like, have a nice day, sir. And instead of just accepting the sentiment, Buddy gets mad that he's not referred to as a woman because he's obviously wearing a tube top, so he should be called. So, but as you know,
but it's different digressions of it. I don't get offended by it because at the end of the day, I'm dressing like this, but at the end of the day, I was born a woman. So at the end of the day, I don't get confused by it. I just get mad when niggas still be trying to holler at me and I look like this.
Yeah, when niggas still trying to fuck.
Yeah, like you know what? I'm not mad because I had an argument with a dude. Oh, you still got a coochie. But what are you looking at? Because you tried to tap me on my shoulder for me walking straight. Nigga, you couldn't tell that I'm a motherfucking female from looking behind me. So
yeah, he wanted to fuck.
Yeah, you trying to go in motherfucker ass, bitch.
But now here's the thing though, right? So but there's no set rule though. So
I don't get offended though.
Right. So you in my opinion, those that are getting offended shouldn't be allowed to get offended because you know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen is you're always gonna get mad about something. And the burden of that is on the person that doesn't know.
I get offended when I see a fine bitch with an ugly ass neck.
I mean, you know.
I get real offended. Like, why?
We all get that. We all get that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get offended when a nigga try to holler at my bitch and she ain't going. I don't get offended. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's different digressions for different people. You're going to be who you're going to be regardless. I can't change that. But you know what? I'm tired of these weird, when I'm greeting somebody, older men don't know how to address me. They not sure if they should give me a hug or shake my hand. So we looking fucking retarded doing this back and forth thing. Like, oh wait,
yeah, because things were different back then.
Yeah, so they don't want to shake my hand because they feel like that's disrespectful to shake my hand because I'm not a man.
Right. And you got titties. But the point is,
these women.
I watched a porno with some dang bitches in it, and one of the bitches was sucking the other bitch titties, and she was like, "Bitch, stop sucking my titties." My whole nigga. I was like, "But you got titties though, so they gonna get sucked."
You know what? And I feel like I have changed the dynamics of a lot of people because when I start to speak or when I have a conversation with somebody, I've changed people's thought process because a lot of people think that I think I'm a man. I don't think I'm a man. I don't try to walk around. I would never have that surgery to change some shit about myself or none of that because that's not who I think I am. I don't think I'm a man. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with dressing the way I dress, and that's just who I am. Right. If you don't like it, I can't change that you don't like it. I can't make sense. I can't make sense of something that don't make sense. Right. Some shit that I don't get that why men do certain shit, but I don't try to sit there and have a conversation with them to change their mind. People will try to change my mind. I think you shouldn't be gay. My motherfucker mama can't change my mind and tell me what to do.
And I'm gonna be real with you, me. I don't think you should be taking all this pussy off the table for some of the rest of us. But I think the problem is that it's the ambiguity, right? So there's levels, and we just meeting you, and I'm not saying you, but anybody in there, we don't know what level, like, are you transgender? Do you want, so you can't put that on the person that looks at you and sees a man or sees a woman or sees like Laverne Cox, right? Mm-hmm. That was the chick from Orange is the New Black. We all know that she's a transgender, but she played a role so great that the Black community has accepted her petition for gender reassignment, and we will now be referring to him as a her. The chick, the dude, chick, I'm gonna show you a picture of her.
I ain't never watched it.
But it's some bitch niggas out here that we should refer as her.
Yeah. And I would like to send that petition up to Congress that bitch ass niggas are being referred to as she's now.
Yeah, I mean, there should be some laws. There should be some laws for a lot of shit out here that just don't make no goddamn sense. But we don't dive into it because that's normal. you know, we don't dive into that. Some of the shit out here don't make no sense. But we alienate what we see. Like I tell all the people all the time, it's harder to be a stud than anything that there's out here, because at the end of the day, you can see my flaw. But that down low ass nigga, you can't see that he taking dick in the ass at all.
But now it's a lot of stud chicks that don't know. They like two stud chicks tried to rob me. They tried to strong arm rob me. Like one of them came up on me and bear hugged me, trying to keep my arms down.
Yeah.
And then the other one was trying to steal on me and hit me in the chin. And I was like,
for real?
Yeah, so I told him
I would have been laughing like a motherfucker, man.
And I said, so
he's trying to rob me.
I told him though, I said, man, when I whoop y'all ass, y'all gonna get deflowered.
I had an incident in Atlanta where a butch motherfucker tried to come at me real slick, and I socked that motherfucker in the mouth. And motherfucker was like, man, you hit that lady, man. I said, shit, nigga, that's a dude. Dude should have ran up. Don't run up on me like you know, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if you're a woman, you can argue all that shit all day.
Right.
Don't run up on me with this physical shit. Cause then I feel like this motherfucker texting me. They must see some bitch in me. I got to make sure I got no bitch in me.
I got the stud bitch over there in Maxon. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had a comedy show. I roasted. I hit a few times. She was security, but she said some smart shit to me while I was trying to holler at my mans. And you know, I roasted her a little bit after that. And then I was gonna let her go back to a grown man's conversation, but she just wouldn't shut up. I had to light ass, and she, beat your motherfucker ass. I said, you can do it and get finger fucked.
Yeah, I don't like that.
She looked me in the face and like, I'm going back to work. That's what
a real one, not a real what the fuck they call a stud. A real stud, they don't like you talking about. I'll fuck the shit out you.
Nah.
Shut up, I'll make you something.
You ain't even. You try to fight me all you want to. You're gonna be molested.
Oh, I suck your motherfucking titty, boy.
Suck them titties.
All right, we can stop talking about gay shit now. So how y'all feel about this government shutdown?
Hey man, if they ain't shutting down motherfucking child, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I feel like there's a lot of people hear all of these things and they panic and they. So first off, before I say that, I do got a lot of friends